Most survival knives look tough on paper, but once you take them into the wild, wet with cold hands, real pressure, only a few actually prove themselves. So we tested 8 survival knives in real outdoor conditions to find out which ones truly perform when it matters most. Let's start with number 8. Number 8, Schrade SCHF-36. Starting at number 8, the Schrade SCHF-36 is one of those knives that doesn't try to impress you with premium materials or flashy design, but once you actually start using it in the field, it earns respect in a different way. During testing, this knife handled basic survival tasks better than expected, especially when working with dry wood and general camp duties. The blade has enough thickness to take on light batoning, and while it's not designed for extreme abuse, it held up well when splitting smaller logs and preparing kindling. When it came to carving, it required a bit more effort compared to higher-end knives, but still got the job done without frustration. The handle offers a solid grip, which becomes important when your hands are slightly wet or cold, and it remained comfortable during extended use. One thing you will notice is that the edge doesn't hold as long as premium steels, but the upside is that it's easy to sharpen in the field, even with basic tools. This knife feels like something you can rely on as a backup or entry-level option, especially if you're just getting into survival gear. It's not perfect, but it proves that with the right design, even a budget knife can handle real-world conditions without completely falling apart when things get serious. Number 7, Cold Steel SRK. At number 7, the Cold Steel SRK steps in as a knife that focuses on reliability over everything else, and during testing, it showed why it's been trusted for years in survival and rescue scenarios. This is not a knife that tries to be overly refined or specialized. It's built to work consistently in different situations, and that's exactly what it delivers. When pushed through tasks like batoning and cutting through tougher materials, the blade held its structure without flexing or feeling unstable, which added a lot of confidence when you're applying force. At the same time, it remained usable for everyday camp tasks, including basic carving and food preparation, making it more versatile than it might appear at first glance. The steel is tough and easy to maintain, which is a major advantage when you're out in the field without proper sharpening tools. The handle provides a secure grip, even when conditions are less than ideal, helping you maintain control during use. What stands out most about the SRK is its consistency. It performs the same way every time, without surprises. It may not be the most advanced knife on this list, but it's one of the most dependable, and in survival situations, that kind of reliability matters more than anything else. Number 6, Morakniv Garberg. At number 6, the Morakniv Garberg is where things start getting serious, because this knife blends simplicity with real-world durability in a way that's hard to ignore once you actually use it in the field. During testing, the first thing that stood out was how natural the knife felt in hand, especially during controlled tasks like carving, feather sticking, and shaping wood for fire prep. The edge bites cleanly into material, and instead of fighting the blade, you feel like it's working with you, which makes longer sessions much less tiring. But what really sets the Garberg apart is that it doesn't sacrifice strength or control. Thanks to its full-tang construction, it handled batoning tasks with confidence, splitting medium size without showing signs of stress or instability. The blade spine is sharp enough to throw sparks effectively from a ferro rod, which adds a practical survival advantage that you'll actually use in real conditions. Another thing you notice over time is how predictable the knife feels. It doesn't do anything unexpected, and that consistency builds trust quickly when you're relying on it for multiple tasks. The handle is simple but extremely effective, offering a secure grip in wet, cold, or dirty conditions without creating hot spots during extended use. It's not the flashiest knife on this list, but that's exactly the point. It's built as a tool, not a showpiece. If you're someone who values reliability, control, and durability in one balanced package, the Garberg proves itself as a serious contender that can handle real survival situations without unnecessary complications. Number 5, ESEE 5. At number 5, the ESEE 5 is a knife that immediately feels like it was designed for one purpose: to survive extreme conditions without failure. And during testing, it lived up to that expectation in a very real way. This is not a lightweight or delicate tool. It has a solid, almost overbuilt feel that gives you confidence the moment you pick it up. When it came to heavy-duty tasks like batoning thick wood, and breaking down larger pieces into usable material. The blade powered through without hesitation, showing no signs of flexing or weakness. You can push this knife harder than most, and it responds with the same level of performance every time. That said, this strength comes with a trade-off. It's not the most refined option for detailed carving, and you will feel that extra thickness when trying to do precision work, but it still manages to get basic tasks done when needed. The 1095 carbon steel is tough and forgiving, which means it can take abuse and still be easily sharpened in the field using simple tools. The handle design provides a secure grip, even when your hands are wet or cold, which is critical when you're applying serious force. One thing that stands out is how stable the knife feels during hard use. It doesn't shift, twist, or feel unpredictable, which adds to the overall sense of control. This is a knife built for worst-case scenarios, where reliability matters more than finesse. And if you need something that can handle extreme abuse and keep going, the ESEE 5 proves itself as one of the toughest options available. Number 4. Gerber StrongArm. At number 4, the Gerber StrongArm steps in as a knife that perfectly balances tactical design with real survival performance. And during testing, it quickly proved why it's trusted by military personnel, first responders, and outdoor users alike. From the first use, you can feel that this knife is built with purpose. It's not trying to be overly specialized in one area. Instead, it aims to perform well across a wide range of tasks, and it does that consistently. When it came to batoning and breaking down wood, the blade handled the impact without issue, maintaining its structure and cutting ability even after repeated use. At the same time, it remained controllable enough for general camp tasks like cutting cordage, preparing materials, and handling everyday survival needs. One of the biggest highlights is the handle, which provides an incredibly secure grip in almost any condition you can think of. Whether your hands are wet, muddy, or cold, the knife stays locked in place, which is something you immediately appreciate when working under pressure. The blade coating adds an extra layer of durability, helping protect against wear and corrosion in harsh environments. While it may not use premium steel, its real-world reliability more than makes up for it. The balance of the knife also plays a big role in how it performs. It doesn't feel too heavy or too light, making it comfortable for extended use without causing fatigue. Overall, the StrongArm proves that a well-designed knife doesn't need to be complicated to be effective. It just needs to work when it matters, and this one absolutely does. Number 3. Benchmade Bushcraft 162. At number 3, the Benchmade Bushcraft 162 brings a completely different feel compared to more rugged, heavy-duty knives on this list, and during testing, it proved that refinement and performance can absolutely go hand in hand in real survival conditions. From the moment you start using it, the first thing you notice is how smooth and controlled the cutting experience feels, especially during tasks like carving, slicing, and preparing wood for fire. The blade moves cleanly through material without dragging or binding, which makes extended work sessions much easier and less tiring on your hands. But what really makes this knife stand out is that it doesn't sacrifice durability for that refined performance. It still holds up when pushed into tougher tasks like light batoning, maintaining its structure without feeling fragile or delicate. The balance of the knife plays a huge role here. It feels centered and stable, giving you confidence whether you're doing detailed work or applying more force. The handle is another highlight, designed to fit naturally in your hand, reducing fatigue and providing a secure grip, even when conditions aren't ideal. Over time, you start to notice how predictable the knife is, and that consistency becomes one of its biggest strengths. It doesn't surprise you, it doesn't fight you, and it doesn't feel out of control. Instead, it simply performs again and again across different tasks. This makes it a great option for users who want a knife that feels refined but can still handle real-world survival demands without compromise. Number 2. Fallkniven F1 Pro. At number 2, the Fallkniven F1 Pro delivers a level of performance that feels purpose-built for serious environments, and during testing, it showed why it has such a strong reputation among experienced outdoor users. What sets this knife apart is not just the materials, but how those materials translate into real performance in the field. The laminated blade construction gives a unique combination of sharpness and toughness, allowing it to hold an edge for a long time while still resisting damage under stress. When working with wood, The convex grind creates a cutting experience that feels noticeably smoother compared to flatter grinds. Instead of getting stuck or requiring extra force, the blade moves through material in a way that feels efficient and controlled, which becomes especially important during longer sessions where fatigue can build up. The size of the knife also plays a key role in its versatility, offering enough length for heavier tasks while still maintaining the control needed for detailed work. The handle is designed to perform in all conditions, providing a secure grip even when your hands are wet, cold, or dirty, which is critical in real survival situations. Another thing that stands out is how consistent the knife feels across different tasks. It doesn't struggle or hesitate. It just performs exactly as you expect it to. This kind of reliability is what makes it such a strong contender, because when you're in a situation where your gear matters, you need something that works every single time without question. Number 1, ESEE 6. Taking the number 1 spot is the ESEE 6. And during testing, it became clear that this knife earns its position not by excelling in just one area, but by delivering consistent performance across every task you throw at it. This is the kind of knife that feels like it was designed with real survival use in mind from the ground up. When it came to heavy-duty work like batoning and processing wood, it handled the impact and pressure without hesitation, maintaining both its structure and cutting ability throughout repeated use. At the same time, it remained controlled enough for more detailed tasks like carving and preparing materials, which is not something every larger knife can manage effectively. The 1095 carbon steel plays a big role in this performance, offering a balance of toughness and ease of maintenance that is ideal for real-world conditions. You can sharpen it in the field with basic tools, and it responds quickly, which is exactly what you want when you're away from proper equipment. The handle is designed for long-term use, providing comfort and stability that helps reduce fatigue during extended sessions. It stays secure in your hand, even when conditions become challenging, which adds to the overall confidence you feel while using it. What truly sets the ESEE 6 apart is its reliability. It doesn't rely on hype. It doesn't depend on premium branding. It simply works every time without compromise. That level of consistency is what makes it the top choice, because in a real survival situation, the best tool is the one you can trust without hesitation. So those were the top 8 survival knives tested in the wild. 2026, fire. Backhand index pointing right now, tell me, which knife would you trust in a real survival situation? And if you want more real survival gear tests and honest reviews, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned.